campus of Jawaharlal Nehru Memorial Senior Secondary School in our day training on the topic classroom management. And as we know that as per the Central Board of Secondary Education guidelines, we have to complete the in-house training program of 25 hours. And today the topic classroom management contains 5 hours. It will be entertained by two of our master trainers. As you can see on the screen, the first one, our Honorable Principal Ma'am of Jawaharlal Nehru Memorial Senior Secondary School, also the Secretary of Women's Cell, Sahodaya School Complex, Dhanbad, Mrs. Suruna Dubey. She will be here at any moment of time, along with Tyasa Teshra, PGT English of Jawaharlal Nehru Memorial Senior Secondary School. They will be conducting today's training on classroom management of 5 hours, which will be started in fraction of time. Management, as you know, management is very necessary in every sphere of life. Management का जो definition कॉमर्स में बहुत अच्छे से उसका डिफाइन किया गया। हर जगह हम लोग मैनेज करते हैं, आप हर जगह प्लानिंग करते हैं, तो क्लास को किस तरह मैनेज किया जाए उस पर आज के जो परिचर्चा होगी, उसमें हम सब बहुत सारे चीजों को सीखेंगे, बहुत सारे पहलुओं को सीखेंगे जो कि आज का ट्रेनिंग का उद्देश्य है। एंड इट विल बी स्टार्टेड इन फ्रैक्शन ऑफ मिनट्स। आफ्टर दैट, almost at the verge of completion of the training of Cbse in-house training program, I would like to welcome all the teachers come facilitators in this arena. I also welcome the STNC of Jawaharlal Nehru Memorial Senior Secondary School, Mrs. Rakhi Goswami ma'am. So please give a big round of applause for yourself only, please. Our master trainer today, our Honorable Principal ma'am, also the Secretary of Women's Cell, Sahodaya, Dhanbad, has arrived here. Please welcome her with great round of applause. All of you, please. First of all, I would like to request our academic in charge to please come on the stage and welcome ma'am with bouquet. Please sir. Ma'am, please. Bouquet. I would like to also call upon the second master trainer, Ms. Tyasa Teshra, to come forward. And I request our STNC, Ms. Rakhi Goswami, to felicitate her with bouquet. Now, without passing our time, we will start with the program. और हमारे विद्यालय का जो प्रथा रहा, कोई भी शुभ कार्य हम लैंप लाइटिंग से शुरू करते हैं। I request our Honorable Principal ma'am to lamp the light, please ma'am. I also request Vikram Prasad sir to please come on the stage for lamp lighting ceremony, please sir. I request Prasad Srivastava sir to please come on the stage, please. Please give a big round of applause for our senior teachers. दीपक प्रतीक है स्वयं मां सरस्वती के आगमन का, जो किसी भी कार्य को सफलतापूर्वक करने में सहायता प्रदान करती है। और आज के इस ट्रेनिंग सेशन का शुरुआत दीप प्रज्वलन से यहाँ प्रारंभ की जाती है। और आज के इस सेशन में हम सब तरह तरह के विविध ज्ञान को सीखेंगे जो हमें हमारे क्लासरूम मैनेजमेंट में सहायक होंगे। Thank you all the dignitaries. Thank you. Now I request our Honorable Principal Ma'am, become the Secretary of Women's Cell, Dhanbad Sahodaya, to please come forward and start the session. Please, ma'am. Please give a big round of applause.
Thank you, Good morning to one and all present here. Today we are in the verge of last training session as we have successfully completed 21 hours of in-house training in proper way according to the guidelines of COE Patna. So, first of all, I want to thank the head COE of Patna for his suggestions, guidelines. I also want to thank the director of Jawaharlal Nehru Memorial Senior Secondary School who had given us this venue for different training sessions. Now, the topic of today's training is classroom management. So first we have to understand about the topic classroom management. What things are included in classroom management? So classroom is for teachers, for all the teachers who are in teaching profession, including me. Classroom is our temple. Every day we go there and we show our skills, practices in that classroom. And we all are here in this school, or all teachers who are working. These all are the main reason is the classroom and the students. So it's very important to understand the classroom management. Before starting the session, I want to say that you all are experienced teachers. So I know you know it very well what is classroom management. But when you will recall something, it will purify. The things will come to your mind and you can do much better whatever you are doing in the previous classes. Classroom management is the practices and procedures that allow teachers to teach and students to learn. So, what is the practices, what you use in your classes and the procedures, how, because as per the Cbse bylaws, we have to work, our working days are 220 days in 365 days in a year. So how you will plan 220 days for the students? It's very important to understand about it. Because it's just like a person, a lady who is cooking a food with full of spices, masalas she is giving, and and the food is looking colorful, the vegetable is looking colorful, but if it has no salt, it will taste? No, it will not taste good. You will eat it, but you will not enjoy it. In the same way, the classroom management is the same sort of the teaching learning process. Classroom management is not about having the right rules, it's about having the right relationship. So, Rules and relationship, two things are there. Rules, one defined topics, words, sentences, which are defined, which are concrete. But relationship, it's abstract. It's not concrete, but it's more powerful than rules. If you will say 4, 5, 10 rules to the student that you have to be like this, you have to be like that, you have to sit like this, you have to say, don't utter a word, don't say anything, only ask important questions. So these rules will not work because after some times you will get bored. Accordingly, the students will get bored. So, it's very important to understand that relationship between the teacher and the students. Because if you are not building a good relationship with the students, in higher class, but in lower classes, they are afraid of the teacher. What they will do? They will keep silent, but they will not enjoy their classes. But in higher classes, they will disturb you. Sometimes we have observed that whenever you get strict with the students, whenever you are saying something which is practical, which is on the rules, they are not understanding. But when you are giving them some advice, some examples that you have to behave like that, they will listen you. They will understand the problem of teacher. They will understand how the teacher is teaching them. So it's very important that in classroom a teacher has a good relation with the student because it's not something mechanical that a person is going in a factory and using the machine, he started making something, some woolen cloth, some sari, some cloth, some shirt, and they are coming out in the same way. It's about individual difference. One person is not the same as other. The thinking process is different. So, I think the most challenging job in this world is the job of a teacher. Because he or she is not managing in one day, but more than 200 days. So, it's a very challenging job. Those who are in this profession, they have to accept that challenge. And then only they can say that we are the role models of the students. Why is classroom management important? Satisfaction and enjoyment in teaching are dependent upon leading students to cooperate. Classroom management issues are highest concern for beginning teachers. Those who are freshers in teaching, means those who have completed their B.Ed course and now they are planning to teach in a school. So, at that time, he or she is not known about the child's psychology. Whenever when he or she goes inside the class, what he finds? He finds that children are not listening them. So the second option he or she will use by some corporal punishment, by making the student going out, and in this way, first they will start to manage the class. But this is wrong. If you are doing so, you have to change yourself. How you will manage the student? First, you have to see their individual difference and also the similarities. Few students, they have similar type of mental, means thinking process. The thought process is same. So at that time, you have to think about the proper seating arrangement of each and every student. A manageable class, if you will say which class is managed, well managed, the class which has proper seating plan, it is a managed class. What I have observed in these years, that the class which is properly managed, the sitting plan is proper, half of your problem is solved. So proper sitting and management, sitting arrangement should be there in your class. Now managing a class. Lead, practice, engage, demonstrate, place. Lead the class. Your mantra is I am the teacher, I am the teacher, I am the teacher. Lead the class. It means don't allow the student to be your teacher. You have that command. You should develop that command in your class, that they will not instruct you कि मैम ये कीजिए वो कीजिए सर ये कीजिए बोल. You are the leader. You have to instruct them that sit in this way, sit in that way, go back, do rotations. These things should be there. So you are the first, you are the leader of your class. Then the next thing is practice. Practice consistency. One day you went in the class and saying, yes, student, today I am energetic, I will teach you this, I will teach you this topic in this way, and I will use this method, and you are using the method, you are doing the class in a nice way, and next day, if you are the child, you went in the class, and you are saying that, no, children, I am not in a mood, I will not teach, do whatever things you are doing. It's wrong. So, if you don't want to teach, I know that we all are human beings. Each and every day is not same for us. We have also some conflict in our mind. We have some emotional trauma. We have something like happy and sad mood. So, what we will do at that time? That is very important. Maybe you can ask the monitors, maybe you can ask few students who are good in reading. You have then, before doing that, you have to identify those students who are good in some other skills, such as reading, tables, and like that. And you tell the student, today I am not feeling well, go and read something, and the students, you follow him or her. In this way you can manage your class. But consistency is very important. So mood swings are good, but you have to be consistent whatever you are doing. Engage the students in creating a best practices policy for the classroom. So the best practices always praised anywhere. If you are doing something good practices, in small chunks, it will be effective. Demonstrate acceptable behavior. Treat the student with the same respect you demand. I am not saying that you greet them. Ask them to greet you, but you always reply them. Okay? Ask them to greet, and sometimes you have to greet them. But you have to demonstrate you are not some emperor or the king. You are the facilitator. The word now each and everywhere Cbse is using facilitator. Why facilitator? You have to facilitate. You have to give him facility to learn, to read, to know, to understand the concept. So, demonstrate the acceptable behavior. If you are saying slangs to him or her, and in reply, if he will say that same thing to you, it will be good for you? No, that time you will get hurt. मेरे बच्चे ने मुझे इस तरह से बोला. But think about the moment when you are saying same word to that student. It will give him privilege to say the same thing to you. So whenever you are talking with the students, you have to talk in a decent way, in a proper way to the students. If you want respect from them, be friendly, it's good. But talk in a nice way so that they will understand. They will understand. I will give example of Mukhtar sir. He is always talking with his son. आप इधर आइए, आप इस तरह से मत कीजिए, आप उधर जाइए. Then the child is learning the same thing. So you have to give respect to that words of respect is very important. If you are, and we have that culture in our school. I appreciate all the teachers, all the staff, because we are saying Didi, Bhaiya, Ma'am, Sir, in this way we are saying. So we have to develop that culture of respect. Next thing is play. For junior classes, you have to be energetic, play a game to demonstrate the need for rules. For example, if you are teaching prepositions, the words that are connected for noun and verb adjectives. So how you will say a definition, they will not understand. But through playful methods, if you are doing something, it will go in their mind. It will stuck there. Or sometimes they will grasp the things what you want to say. Such as like you go and sit in one place and tell the students, do what I am saying to you. Keep the book on the table. Here on is the preposition and you have to do the same word. You have to do the activity. And the child will come and put the table on put the book on the table. So it's a playful method. But again and again giving same type of activity will be a boredom to them. If you are giving drawing color, they will get fed up because many students are not fond of drawing. They are fond of doing some other work, activity by doing something else. So you have to plan the activities in such a way so that they can understand what you want to say, what they want to learn. Switch activities if the student get out of control. I have done this. One of my child, I was teaching in class 5 or 6. One of the boys whose name was Captain, but he is very mischievous, always disturbing the class. So 2-3 days I watched him, and then one day he is sitting in the back bench and started talking or doing something when there is board work, when I am doing board work. So 2-3 days I have observed him, and one day, the fourth day, I called the child. Come here बेटा मेरे पास आओ तुम इतना बदमाशी क्यों करते हो नहीं मैम मैं तो कुछ नहीं करता. Then I told him come and sit on the first page and start writing. I am a good boy. My name is Captain. I am a good boy. My name is Captain. 100 times you have to write. For the whole period is writing the same thing. And he thought अगर मैं फिर से ये किया तो पढ़ने को मैम हमको पढ़ना तो उसको था नहीं, लेकिन वो लिखना था, उस लिखने के डर से वो फिर मेरे क्लास में बदमाशी करना छोड़ दिया और दूसरे क्लास में करता है. So you have to manage the students in different way. आप एक ही तरह की एक्टिविटी सभी बच्चों के लिए प्लान नहीं कर सकते. Something you have to divide in different groups and you have to plan something different for them. Principles in classroom management. What are the principles we will see? Building a good relationship between teacher and student. Setting rules, routine and procedures. This line is very important, the sentence is very important, this is the key point of classroom management or any type of management. Transparency is very important in any management system. setting rules, routine and procedures. Such as in our school, we all teachers, as a principal, as office in charge, all are knowing what work we have to do, what things are expected from the management. In the same way, your students should understand what things you want from them. That's very important. So keep transparency among the students that what you want from them. Managing self, that is also very important. If they are using some informal words with you, what will be your reaction? Don't scold them. Ask him to come, and in your free period you can call him and ask him, yeah, whatever you told, it is good. So in this way, if repeatedly we are counseling them, definitely they will improve. So managing self is first priority. If you have managed yourself, if your anger in control, then your classroom will be managed in proper way. आपके अगर क्लासरूम में अगर आप खुद को मैनेज नहीं कर पा रहे, तब आपका क्लासरूम डिस्टर्ब होगा नहीं. Why to listen or always why to listen? Why to pamper them? We are not here to pamper them. If they are doing something good, appreciate them. But if you don't give means extra appreciation without any word, without any activity, then what he will think? He will think that, okay, he will pamper or she will pamper me. Even if I am doing some mischievous work, even I am using informal work, even I am not doing my work, then also they will pamper me. So don't give this type of message to your students. Now prevention is better than cure. Always we know that. So go to that a day. We know that this is a proverb. So in this proverb, if we practice, we are proactive in our approach to discipline. We prevent unnecessary disciplinary problems from cropping up. We have not to wait for disciplinary problems to erupt for us to take a move. Consistent, proactive discipline is the crux of effective classroom management. The pivotal point of any class, well managed class is discipline. Always I am saying, the school, the campus, always to the students, teachers, that consistent proactive discipline. It means not, it doesn't mean that you sit down, don't talk, don't say anything, don't ask any question. No, this is not discipline. This is not discipline. Discipline is that whatever you are explaining, teaching, they are listening, they are asking questions. They are involved in the class. They are interactive, but in a disciplined way. That is important. So, if you are proactive, you are using discipline in your class, your class is disciplined, then the effective classroom management is easy for you. Otherwise, it will be difficult. And just things you have to manage in a prior way. Means before going in the classroom, you have to plan your lesson. अगर आप बोले कि मैम 6 पीरियड्स 7 पीरियड्स हमारे रहते हैं 7 क्लासेस में, तो अगर हम 7 क्लासेस को प्लान करते तो वो मेरे प्लानिंग में ही चले जाएंगे. Then what I will do? So the solution for that, each day 2 classes. Tomorrow I will do this 3rd, 4th or 7th In this way, you will see that you have planned for 6 days work activities in your class. No need of planning everything. We have to work smart. If we want to progress, we have to work smart. So in this way, we can do the planning of our classroom and for different subjects. Routinized collection of assignment, passing of papers and preparation for experiments takes as a lot of time and effort. We have not to explain or instruct our people, our students on how to pass papers. Now here the same mindset is what? Mindset is that passing the examination is sufficient for us, it's enough for us, no need to do anything else. So that mindset we will have to change. Frankly speaking, I observe in interviews also that people are coming with a bunch of degrees, but they don't have any knowledge or skills. Why? Because some teachers, few teachers, they have the duty, they have completed or their duty of passing them in the examination. So now why these trainings are going on? To make something different, to change ourselves. We have to change because it's the call for time that now we have to change. As we are overpopulated, as we have so many youngsters, how they will get job? That is important. They will get jobs when they will be skilled. So no work is mean. You have to teach them from the very beginning. कि कोई भी काम छोटा नहीं होता है अगर आप कोई स्किल सीखते हो. Why they have given in CBSE now there are different vocational courses, beautician, plumber, carpentry. Why they have given this one? We have to think about it. We are teaching in CBSE affiliated schools, so why they have given so much of things, so much of options, so many options to the students? Librarians, library management. So why they are giving this? As CBSE affiliated school teachers, we all should know about it. That these things are giving option to all the students to improve their different skills. As Gardner spoke about different skills, multiple intelligence. So each student is different from other and each student have a different ability. So they can focus to enhance, to develop that ability. And who will instruct them? Who will motivate them? Who will encourage them? Teachers. If the teachers will say that you are good in this, when you will grow up, you can take this option, then the child will think that okay, it means this is not a bad work, this is not a mean work, this is not a low grade work, it means it is respectful. My teacher is saying. Because 80-90% students follow their teachers. So we have to teach them in that way if we want to change this country, ourselves, and the scenario of our nation. Why I am saying this? If you will go in foreign countries, all of you know that they don't have servants. Even painting of their room, painting, doing plumber work, doing gardening, all these things, even household chores, they are doing by themselves. So they are developed country. We are thinking we don't have servant. Okay, I don't have servant. I am doing my work. It means I am poor person. No. example of foreign countries, the countries which are well developed countries, but the people are doing their work by themselves. So this way they will understand. They will understand. Now, if the children feel that is the information which I got, and I am sharing. My son shared this that one child went to Australia. What he is doing in daytime, he is driving a car, is getting money, and at night in the evening he has some classes, he is doing that classes, and he is managing his all expenses. Here in India, if it is the situation, what we will think? Aha, बेचारा, बेचारे के पास पैसा भी नहीं है. देर वही रेस्पेक्ट हो गया, है ना? तो यही माइंड सेट को हमें चेंज करना है कि वहां वो अगर गाड़ी चला रहा है तो ये बहुत बढ़िया, वो वहां ऊबर ओला चला रहा है, और यहाँ अगर वो चला रहा है तो बेचारे के पास पैसा नहीं था, ड्राइविंग करके वो चला रहा है, अपनी पढ़ाई कर रहा है. तो यही दो माइंडसेट को हमें चेंज करना है कि इंडिया में भी अगर कोई काम कर रहा है तो उससे अच्छा बच्चा कोई नहीं. उसने अपने आप को इतना सेल्फ डिपेंडेंट बना दिया, वो आज अपना लाइवलीहुड, अपने जितने एक्सपेंसेस खुद निकाल रहा है. तो इसमें हमें उस तरह से बच्चों को मोटिवेट विद एग्जांपल्स. ओके. Smooth transitions and continuity of momentum throughout the day ensure us that every instructional moment is made use of wisely. No unnecessary blur is created that will breed classroom restlessness, which is father of disciplinary problems. So orchestrate smooth transition and continuity of momentum throughout the day. So what I told before, that you have to be continue in your activities. जो भी काम आप कर रहे हो, बच्चों को भी पता है, अचानक से अगर आप चेंज करते हो तो बच्चों में रेस्टलेसनेस आती है. अगर आपने कोई प्लान नहीं किया, इसलिए sometimes I am saying you that if you have planned something such as the birthday of a child, birthday of a teacher, prior information should be there. Why? Because the management is known about that event, the children are knowing that, other teachers are also knowing about it, and it will be easy for to manage the discipline. But at a moment you will come and say that ma'am, my children thought of my birthday to celebrate, and they brought a cake and they are saying to celebrate it. I have allowed, and what happened? They will start shouting because they are feeling happy for the birthday of teacher. तो वो चिल्लाने लगेंगे एक्साइटमेंट में. तो उससे क्या होगा? डिसिप्लिनरी प्रॉब्लम्स आएंगे. तो कुछ भी good to celebrate, but in a proper way. Anything should be done in a planned and proper way is successful. So we have to plan the whole day in continuity, in a proper way, in momentum, so that it will not create disturbance among the students. If you are not planning it, it will create disturbance among the students and there will be disciplinary problems. Strike a balance between variety and challenge in students' activity. A variety of student activity will ensure that students' multiple intelligences and varied learning styles are considered in the conduct of student activities. Most of the time, our activities fall under the word use. Talking, writing will certainly challenge the linguistically intelligent student, but both the logic and math wizards and other group of different intelligences. As I told that students are of multiple intelligence. Somebody is good in math, other is good in English, some likes science, some likes social studies, some likes Hindi. So when boredom creeps into the classroom, we have disciplinary problems in our hand. So in B.Ed we all have understood about individual difference. So in this way we have to plan the lesson. For example, a boy is very creative, intelligent in studies. He used to do what he used to do. He used to finish his work and started disturbing other students. He's proud, he's egoistic. One day what happened? In a test, he's sitting nearby a girl. He started doing his work. Within few minutes, he has completed his test paper. Now, he started asking that girl something named such as Reena. Reena, have you done your work? She is saying, no, I have not done my work. I don't know how to do it. Then the child is saying, I have done my work, I have completed my work. See, I am so much intelligent, smart, and you, a girl, why you are studying in the school? You have to do household work. You are not meant for studying in the school. So, in this situation, it's a case how you will manage and make him understand about the child, about the feeling of Reena to him, and how you will change his mindset. Now, this is a case study. You have to write something and give your answer. You may answer in Hindi or English, but you have to give answer. Was this type of problem we face in our class. So how, in this situation, what instruction or encouragement you will give to Reena? What suggestions you will give to that boy Rohan? And how you will change his mindset? Repeat the question. Okay. Rohan is an intelligent boy, is creative, means he is a gifted child. He is very active in his class, he is all-rounder in his activities, in studies also, academics, co-curricular as well as co-curricular activities. So he is always proud of what he has, the quality he has. Always giving means teasing other students that I am intelligent. He is egoistic. One day in a test, Rohan and Miss Reena sitting nearby. Rohan has completed his work in within few minutes. After that, he started disturbing Reena. He is asking him, Reena, you have completed your work? Reena is saying that I have not completed it. I don't know how to do it. Then Rohan is saying to Reena that you have just seen, look at me. I have completed it in few minutes. Why you have not completed? You don't have that intelligence. If you don't have that intelligence, why you are studying? It's not meant for you. Go and do your housework. Go. So, at that, if this situation, the teacher is watching all this thing. As a teacher, if you are the teacher there, what suggestion, how you will motivate Reena, how you will, what suggestions you will get to give to Rohan, and how, what things you will do to change his mindset. These are the three questions which you have to answer. One leader of a group can answer, such as the loyal level, wandering minds, game changers, the rulers, lucky charms. I think lucky charms is a good answer. Or chamber of secrets.
Ma'am,
Huh.
suggestion.
Take the mic. Huh. You have to take the mic.
Now, in my suggestion, Rohan suggests that Rohan don't you say about these words to Rina. And second things, you will be carrying on your work for future also. Suggestion towards Rohan and Rina, and I told Rina to study properly at home and follow the instructions given by the teachers in the class. In the class.
Anyone?
Yes.
Being a teacher, we will promote the gender equality in the classroom first.
What the responsible
Being a teacher, we will promote gender equality in the classroom first by giving the different examples within the students. Like कि बेटा अगर रीना ने वो होमवर्क नहीं किया और अगर आपने वो क्लास वर्क कर लिया, it doesn't mean कि रीना can't do anything else. आप पेंटिंग करके दिखाओ, आप कुकिंग करके दिखाओ, आप सिंगिंग करके दिखाओ, डांसिंग करके दिखाओ, टीचिंग आल्सो. अगर आप ये कर लेते हो तो फिर वो लोग दैट स्टूडेंट्स कैन मेक डिफरेंट आइडियाज कि नहीं ये सब तो गर्ल्स के वर्क होते हैं, ये सब गर्ल्स करते हैं, बट हमें ये स्प्रेड करना होगा कि हमारा जो टैलेंट है वो किसी स्टैंडर्ड नॉर्म्स के अंडर में नहीं आता. हमारा टैलेंट हर किसी के लिए है. मेहंदी आर्टिस्ट कैन बी अ मेल, ब्यूटिशियन कैन बी हेयर, बट जावेद वीव इज ऑल्सो मेल. तो ये हमें बताना होगा पहले बच्चों में, गिविंग द डिफरेंट एग्जाम्पल्स. And we can construct a gender-friendly attitude by giving multi-purpose work in the classroom to remove the stereotype thinking from the classroom.
My suggestion, by explaining failure stereotypes and its implication in the society prevailing right now, by giving examples of females' achievement, like Lady Prime Minister, like other achievements of female characters in India. For Rohan, we can relate a story as per the story he is overconfident. Not only confident, he is overconfident. So we may relate a story of the hare and the tortoise. That hare was very confident, overconfident. But finally the tortoise won the race. So we can relate these things to change the mindset of Rohan as well as Reena. This is my suggestion.
Rama ma'am, who will say?
Ma'am, ma'am, first of all, if Rohan thought like that कि अगर मतलब ये सारे काम सिर्फ लड़कियां ही करती हैं और this means कि उसको उस काम के प्रति कोई रिस्पेक्ट नहीं है, तो सबसे पहले कि हर काम छोटा बड़ा नहीं होता है, सबसे पहले उसको ये बताना पड़ेगा। देन हम उसको डिफरेंट लेडीज जो सक्सेसफुल है उसके एग्जाम्पल देके, फॉर एग्जाम्पल रानी लक्ष्मीबाई भी युद्ध में गई थी, तो ऐसा नहीं है कि वो सिर्फ घर का खाना बना रही है, या कल्पना चावला वो स्पेस में गई, तो ऐसा नहीं है कि सिर्फ यही जो आप ये देखते हैं कि सारे ये खाना बनाना ही एक काम रह गया है लेडीज के लिए, तो ये सब बताना। और सेकंड कि अगर रीना को फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल कि अगर रीना कहीं वीक है तो फर्स्ट हम उसकी प्रॉब्लम को जानेंगे कि वो कहाँ वीक है और हम उसको आगे बढ़ाने के लिए कोशिश करें।
मॉर्निंग मैम। तो फर्स्ट जो है वो है कोई वर्क दैट नहीं है कि मतलब डॉक्टर जो है वो बॉयज ही बन सकते हैं, गर्ल्स नहीं बन सकते हैं, ये तो कोई मतलब नहीं है, ये तो नहीं है। पायलट जो है वो भी गर्ल्स कर सकती हैं, तो बॉयज भी कर सकते हैं, तो कोई प्रॉब्लम उसमें नहीं है। और एज ए ऑर्डर तो ये हम अंडरस्टैंड करेंगे कि कोई वर्क दैट नहीं है और कोऑपरेटिव। आपको अगर वो चीज आ रहे हैं तो एज ए फ्रेंड आप उसको हेल्प कीजिए, तब वो सबसे आगे बढ़ेगा। तो यही है मेरा सजेशन कि मैं उसको यही मतलब कैसे हेल्प किया जाता है ऐसा मोटिवेशन हम उसको देंगे। और गर्ल्स भी इस तरह से मतलब जो रीना है वो भी एनकरेज होगा कि ये मुझे पढ़ना है, क्योंकि गर्ल्स होते हैं पायलट बन रहा है, नर्स बन रहे हैं, तो ये मतलब हो जाएगा। थैंक यू।
Thanks for giving me the opportunity. For Rina, I will motivate her that going slow is good, not bad, but doing work with perfection should be there. Second, for Rohan, I will suggest that use your qualities to help others. And the third one is I will engage Rohan to help the students in solving the problems.
मेरा सजेशन यही रहेगा कि अगर रीना वीक है क्लास में और रोहन अगर बहुत तेज है, टॉपर है, तो हम पहले उसका रीजन जानेंगे कि रीना वीक क्यों है। उसे हम एक्स्ट्रा क्लास दे सकते हैं, पर्सनली आप उसे पूछ सकते हैं कि आपको कहाँ पे क्या डिफिकल्टीज हो रही है, क्यों हो रही है। तो जरूरी नहीं है कि रोहन हर बार अगर वो टॉप करता है तो रीना रीना भी अगर प्रैक्टिस करे तो टॉप कर सकती है, अगर वो चाहे तो। सब रीना पे ही डिपेंड है, अगर वो चाहे तो फेल भी हो सकती है, अगर वो चाहे तो टॉप भी कर सकती है। अब सब चीज इंसान पे डिपेंड होता है, हम चाहे तो हम क्या नहीं कर सकते। अगर हम दिन रात प्रैक्टिस करेंगे तो हम भी एक दिन टॉप करेंगे ही करेंगे। तो यही मेरा सजेशन है कि हम उसको बेस्ट गाइडेंस दें और उसको जहाँ पे वो चीज डिफिकल्टीज हो तो उसको हम वो चीज फुलफिल करें, उसको पूरा करें।
And how you will change the mindset of Rohan?
यस सर, रोहन को हम यही सजेस्ट कर सकते हैं कि आप उसको उसका ना मजाक उड़ाओ और ना आप उसको ये कहो कि आई एम द टॉपर। उसको ये नहीं पैम्पर आप उसको नहीं करो, आप उसको यही सजेस्ट करो कि आप उसको कहाँ पे हेल्प, अगर उसको कोई जरूरत हो तो आप उसको हेल्प करो, उसकी मदद करो, ना कि उसके सामने ये कहो कि आई एम द टॉपर एंड यू आर द लूजर। ये चीज
Yes.
Good morning, ma'am, and good morning to all my teachers. As a teacher, we are watching the conversation between Reena and Rohan. As Rohan shows his intelligence to everyone, every time, so at the same time, we should make understand to Rohan that this is not the right way to show your intelligence to everyone, every time, because everyone is maybe someone is a slow learner or someone is a fast learner. It's not mean that anyone is weak. And because maybe different child is best in different activities. We shouldn't judge everyone equally at every time. And we have to teach them the gender equality. And thirdly, we should teach them different success of females in our country. We should show the examples of the female in classes to everyone. That's my point, ma'am. Thank you.
Good morning, Honorable Principal Ma'am. In such a case, the teacher present there in the class have to make understand the bond that no work is specialized for a boy or a girl. We will have to do our own work. And for that, we will do each and every work. The boy can do the work, all that work the girl can also do. Because both have the same mind, head, brain, eyes, nose, everything, all the body parts and all the sense organs. And just take an example. If your mother will not cook for you, then you will remain hungry. And if she continued the same activity for a few days, then your intelligence will go on. So mind the thing that each and every work can be done by the person who wants to do it. And the same thing happened for many days. And so each one tries to be master in their own work. If he or he wants to be master in his or her work, then she can or he can do it. Marina has not done her work that day, but if she goes through the studies, she will surely capable to do her studies as well as the other activities or cultural activities or socialistic activities in the school.
Morning, ma'am. I'm thinking this case is much familiar for my class, so I will give the better answer for this. So in such condition, my main issue is that not Reena. The issue is why Rohan has such type of mindset. The main condition is from where getting the mindset like this, a girl equation. तो मैं उस जगह पे मैंने उसे एग्जांपल दिया था कि as you know that in the mythological example कि रावण have very good quality, educated, सब कुछ उसके पास था, सब कुछ उसके पास था, घमंड, लेकिन घमंड और ईगो और महिलाओं के प्रति सम्मान नहीं था, उसका हालत क्या होगा? तो तुम्हारा भी वही होने वाला है। मैंने उससे एग्जांपल दे दिया। दूसरा महत्वपूर्ण चीज को मैंने बताया अगर जनरल इक्वालिटीज के बारे में मैंने बताया कि अगर तुम ऐसे सोचते हो कि गर्ल्स के बारे में है तो जरा बता दो तुम्हारा माँ का क्या रोल है तुम्हारे प्रति व्हाट इज योर रोल अगर तुम समझते हो गर्ल्स कुछ नहीं है दैट योर मदर हैव नो एनी रोल फॉर यू एंड फ्रॉम दैट यू आर प्रेजेंट है सक्सेसफुल है एंड सेकेंडली अगर उसको मैं एडवाइस दूं कि स्लो लर्निंग के लिए लॉट्स ऑफ एग्जांपल आर देयर जो लेडी बहुत सारे ऐसे हैं एग्जांपल हमारे पास जिनका एजुकेशन क्वालिटी उतना अच्छा नहीं है फिर भी वह सीट फर्स्ट पे है फिर भी वह बहुत एबिलिटी है गोल्ड जीत रही है बहुत सारे फील्ड पे है आज अच्छे अच्छे पोस्ट पे है तो दे आर नॉट एनी डिस्कशन अबाउट रीना मेन डिस्कशन अबाउट द माइंडसेट ऑफ वुमन तो सोच कैसा रहा उसका फैमिली बैकग्राउंड कैसा रहा थैंक
Good answer. And it means that Rohan has a deficiency of emotional intelligence. The soft skills, which is very important nowadays. Nowadays, when in the corporate world, what? They have specific activities to develop soft skills. Why? You have to give that example also. If you want to reach in a good place, if you want to be a successful person, you have to develop the soft skills like empathy, cooperation, kindness, humbleness. So these qualities are very important nowadays. Because if you are